We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears.
Your 2026 Chicago Bears.
Santos out for the opening kick. Monday night primetime is underway. Blake Corum now to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field. You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th
Well,
down.
I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Rams take
The
over
Rams
first
headed
and
back
10.
after their second drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Davante Adams. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So 1st down from the 41. Play action now for Stafford. Nacua here. He's got it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
22 more yards.
They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
You know, he never stared him down, but that was such a good job by the quarterback to keep his eyes downfield, keep working as that shallow cross, those crossing routes so devastating for zone coverage.
Receiver in motion, going left. Stafford now on 1st down. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. Throw is caught. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Davante Adams, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup of 17, and that'll be first down Chicago.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
First down, here's Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Williams on the play action. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. Back deep for the Rams. It's Xavier Smith. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Out come the Rams on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion left. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He beams one deep right side. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing his Stafford on third. He's looking deep once again. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The Rams are set to punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down, Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, Williams to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Williams on first down. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Give him 4 yards, and that moves him that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Heads out on the bootleg. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trim the lead to 1. DJ Moore, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Game at 7.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw here for Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Rams, first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Another run for Williams. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Going play action. Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. Big showing up the yards. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Rams 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stafford's going to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's caught by Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Kyron Williams. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Stafford again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our second quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. It's Stafford once more. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Motioning the tight end now. Third and goal, it's Stafford. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Only put some air under this one, right side. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch it vertically and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Check down into the hands of Swift. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and, really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
This one's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. To the air yet again, Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Santos' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To throw, Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Rams have the 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Rams first down.
Williams on the carry. He cuts it right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
17 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Corum can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Stafford back to throw. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
21. Bears 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
A gain of 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Or maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they come, second down. Williams will look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Smith back to receive it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So it's second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. Secured by Burden on a slant. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of 8.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy in that end zone. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
Manangai will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Running behind center with Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to try to throw for it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Play bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford from his own end zone. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Colby Parkinson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped just shy, though, of getting that first down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Stafford throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to Colby Parkinson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw. He's going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
10 at the 28-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run with Swift. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Punting unit out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out.
At their own 16-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He was brought down by DeMarco Jackson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stafford now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Rams.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 from the 32. Stafford finds him over the middle, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. A handoff for Williams, running left. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And a defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Mevis able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. To the ground. It's Monungai. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's good for a Bears.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Gets out on the bootleg. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now it's Manunga. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 more yards.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Williams from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third down, here's Williams. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears bring it back to even.
24-24. Santos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Stafford from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28. To throw, Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll air it out on third. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Rams are set to punt, and he's been getting all of it every time out. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
To throw is Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dumps it off to his running back. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, Williams getting out to his left. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 3rd quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 24.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Out come the Rams on offense.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man again, it's Adams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Devontae Adams. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Going left side, Williams with it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So 1st down from the 41. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it! And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And a Rams 1st down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. Stafford back to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Second down now, 7 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 15, Rome Odunze. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Toss play, Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
He's brought down at the
that offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll run it with Manunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Running behind center with Swift. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down Chicago.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Kate, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Now a give to Swift. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First down and goal to go.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10. It's Earl the Dude's a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Bears 38, Rams 27.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Chicago.
Whittington now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Number 19.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing now, Stafford. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
3 yards to go.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and
8. To the air on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team on the field. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
To number 84, Colston Loveland. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He tries to sneak it, and he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. That goes for a gain of just 1, and it'll be first down Bears.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
On the carry, it's Swift. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They've got first down here from the 36. Staying grounded with Swift. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going run again with Swift. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. The Rams and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Got him, man. That's Nakua. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On first down, here's Stafford. He's got his man again. It's Adams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Brings up second and 10.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Stafford now on second and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Stafford's going to throw once more. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Stafford again. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now, get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. New set of downs for him from the 31. To the ground, it's Monangai. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Manungai with it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
17 yards.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They go with Manungai here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was brought down.
Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout.
3-yard pickup.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Rams' 47-yard line.
Now it's Manungai. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Line of scrimmage.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He'll throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Rams and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he got the first. Clock stops at 23 seconds to play. That one gains 7. And the Rams have the first down.
32-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
6-yard attempt.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Drawing out the design keeper. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.